Go. What's going on, y'all? It's no surrender, no retreat, and this is my wife. A special Valentine's Day episode. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi guys. I I am the lovely wife. Oh, sorry.
You good?
First podcast. But yes, I am the lovely wife. First time out, I'm usually just on the sidelines kind of looking. So
Yeah, I wanted to bring her on here for this episode because I was like, I'm gonna do something different this time. Valentine's Day coming up, and I feel like this is a special topic that both of us can probably cover because a lot of people in this day and age don't really realize how much work it takes to take care of and nurture a relationship. Because a lot of people think that what they see on Instagram, how happy people look, the dinner dates and the photos that people see, that's what they think relationships look like 24/7.
I mean, yeah, it's all glitz and glam and everything of the sort. It's just you never know what it is. It's like turning an apple. Like it looks all shiny on one side, and then when you turn it, it's all gooky and got worms and everything. So it's at first glance. That's really it.
Yeah, social media just shows you like the result, but not the maintenance. It's like a car.
I was just about to say like a
Yeah,
car. It was like, you know how everybody's like, oh, I want that Mustang, or I want this, I want that, and not realizing, hey, by the time you get this car, it takes like $1,000 to replace the battery, or it's like so much maintenance you have to really put into it to keep it up. So that initial payment, you just like, oh yeah, I can do that. Then keeping it up, you're like, oh, I can't do that.
man, I remember like realizing like when I first thought that relationships were just like how they when I thought how they were supposed to work, like you're supposed to be just happy all the time and or not happy all the time, but like
Jolly.
yeah, I thought it was like, what I'm saying, that like, because you hear people say, oh, yeah, we don't really argue about nothing, but I don't know if I necessarily believe that. Because I'm like, I feel like you're going to run into some type of trial or tribulation. And because not everybody is in a relationship is 100% most of the time. Somebody might be having a bad day and might not be able to give you what you need in that exact moment. So, or you know what I'm saying? It just might be like y'all got different communication styles because I know we kind of running that a little bit, but
We work on it. That's the thing. We have to actually run into it to actually know how can I put it? I have to tell you how I want to communicate and what works for me, and the same thing for you. And that's when we kind of like intertwine our ways of communicating.
yeah, because I honestly glad you tell me this stuff because like before, like people used to think like I could just read their mind. I'm like, no, you got to tell me what you want because I can't just give it to you. I don't know what the hell you want. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I hate to compare it, even though like I call you like my little golden retriever because you have the energy. You're not a dog, of course, but it's just like a dog can't read your mind. So until you tell them, hey, I want you to sit, or I want you like let's go outside, they're not gonna know what you want from them unless you voice that, unless you say something.
especially when you first starting out, because a lot of people just like think people should know like you know how they be like um a woman would say a man should know how to treat a woman, but every woman is not the same.
Definitely not the same because certain women want certain things, and I don't want to say that I'm low maintenance or anything, but I don't require much of him. And it's like most of the stuff he automatically knows, and some stuff he's kind of lost. So I have to help guide him to it. Other women just automatically just, oh, well, he should know what I want. No, because this person is getting to know you. Somebody
Uh,
is trying to,
yeah,
adjust.
especially if it's in the beginning stage of a relationship, like 1 to 2 years in, y'all still kind of like getting to know each other. Especially if y'all not living together yet, and y'all don't kind of like know how people operate around their house, or you know what I'm saying. You might know the little small tangible things like on a date, or like stuff that um you know what I'm saying, that
Celebrity like type stuff.
yeah, like favorite color and favorite snacks. Cause you ask, I mean, if you can ask that stuff when you get to know somebody, you should ask, like, I feel like you should ask like the harder question too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do they like to, like to be loved, or, you know what I'm saying? Or, what?
Just like, how would you want somebody to come to you about a problem? Like, if you do something wrong, like, how would you want me to communicate that?
Literally. And I feel like that'll keep people from getting into, relationships that might be bad for them, because everybody is not a good fit for everybody. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah, because every puzzle piece does not go together. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
and you don't need to make it fit either, especially if you know it's bad for you. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that myself, trying to make something fit that necessarily don't even need to fit. Like, you don't have to force anything. There's somebody out there for everybody. You just got to be willing to go through. It's hard, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning, because it's 99.9% of the people that you run into are not going to be for you or what you need. You know what I'm saying?
It's just you, like, the first thing that people have to understand is you have to figure out you and figure out what you want, because
Yeah,
people are
yes.
chasing internet. They're chasing everything on the internet. So if the internet says,
X, Y, and Z.
yeah, then everybody's chasing X, Y, and Z, knowing that they only need elemental P.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing this, so I'm like, I'm hearing my mama when she be like, "It's that damn phone." You know what I'm saying? It's that damn phone. It is that damn
It's
phone, cause
always that damn phone.
like that shit, it will influence you. It will predetermine what you like or what you want out of a relationship, instead of you finding it out for yourself. And that's where dating comes into play. People, I feel like rushing to get married, because some people might dream of getting married, but, like, you know what I'm saying, I get it. It's a grand thing. You might have been wishing for it since you were little or something like that, because you might have seen how your parents' relationship is, and things of that nature. But there's something you gotta really take your time with,
Oh,
because
yeah.
when you're young, like, I mean, like, some people might not have been allowed to date when they were young. And then, like, I feel like in high school and middle school, when you say you quote unquote dating, then I think that's like the tutorial. You ain't even stepped into the real game
The
yet.
free trial.
Yeah, like, you ain't even seen all the stuff that, cause y'all only, that's like equivalent to somebody that has a work bay. You only see her at work type shit.
And then when you get home, it's something else. You get online, or you go outside, go to the grocery store.
Eh,
It's a whole different thing.
Granted, everybody's situation different. Some people might have been able to spend a little bit more time, but I feel like when relationships really start, when you really experience life for real, when you got bills, when you got other things, that other factors that can put a hindrance on a relationship, that'll really test your resolve and your character, and really show you what type of person they really are. Because, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you deal with, I could be wrong, but in my experience, based off my experience, you deal with very minuscule stuff in high school. You
You don't
won't.
have any bills.
Yeah, like,
So
you don't have bills, you don't have other factors to worry about. It's just like other stuff at play when you're an adult. So it really changes the game. And then, to me, like, you really don't know who you are. You're still finding out who you are as a person. And like I said, that's where dating comes into mind, because you're gonna deal with different types of people, and you like, okay, I like when this person had this characteristic, but I didn't exactly like this. And you start to figure out how you want to be loved or receive love. You know what I'm saying? I had to find this stuff out too. And that also will come with spending time alone as well.
ooh, knowing yourself. Because if you don't know yourself, like what RuPaul said, if you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? Like, you have to find yourself.
Facts. Because it's gonna be hard for you to have somebody love you if you don't even know how you want to be loved? Because that's going to cause some confusion and frustration for your partner. Because, like,
Mhm.
how the hell you going to request something of me and you don't even know what the hell you want? Like,
Oh my God. I've ran into that so often, especially because like and I hate to kind of like go off of it, but it's like when you're attractive, of course everybody thinks that you're looking for a certain type. And me, it was like I always wanted the quiet one, somebody that was reserved and out of the way, not in the outline and everything. But everybody tried to put that on me of what they think that I wanted. So I had to keep voicing what I wanted and show everybody what I wanted, because otherwise people would have been just trying to like treat me like, you know how royalty they treat you. They say, "Oh well, we have this for you. This is already lined up for you."
mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm the owner of my own destiny. I want this, and I mean,
And that took like, I just see what you, that took life experience though. I'm pretty sure to figure that out. Like, okay, I realize I don't like the person that's up in front. Where you may have seen, paid attention to your surroundings, and you realize what type of person those people might be, and it might not be something you actually like. So, I think, yeah, spending time alone and dating, and you can take your time, man. Especially if you like in your early 20s. There's some people that I call them unicorns that are able to find a person in high school and they high school sweethearts. But there are some people that aren't as lucky that might have thought they had a high school sweetheart and they end up breaking up years later, or you know what I'm saying, you got them scenarios where you got out in life in a new environment,
you
and
just
yo,
level up.
yeah, your whole and life changed because you're exposed to like different people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a kid in a candy shop. Wow, I want to try all this shit.
Yeah, because when you in school, it's like this. You're in this environment, so you only know this. But when you venture out and you're seeing like, oh my God, okay, I see this over here. I want this. I want to try this. So a lot of people don't have. I don't even know what to call it, like restraint.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Like discipline or restraint. Yeah,
I would say discipline.
yeah, and then once you get past that stage, right? Like I said, I'm a fall back on the Instagram thing, like how I done messed the game up, how people think relationships are supposed to be. So right around the time when you experience a situation where the relationship gets kind of hard, or oh, that's a car outside. I was like, what the hell was that? Oh, wait, no ghost in this motherfucker. I'm gonna turn this shit, shut this shit down.
Hey, listen, I was gonna be out there right behind you.
Facts. But yeah, like when you and your partner may not be agreeing in that moment, or something is not going as well as you would like it to, people be ready to quit. You know what I'm saying? People are, oh, I'm not having fun anymore, back out. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you really love your partner enough, you like, or care for your partner enough, you'll try to like work through it and figure it out, because at that point, and the other person has to meet you in the middle too. It can't just be one sided. If you find yourself the only person trying to fix something, then you need to, you know what I'm saying, love yourself enough to know what you deserve, and cut your losses. Now, there's some situations where talking it through ain't you need to
Just
just
don't
go
work.
ahead and hit.
Yeah, it's a difference. Like you just can't quit when the going gets hard. Like, oh, we're broke. Okay, that could be fixed. But if somebody's cheating, they're ignoring you, or things that's like you can try, but it's not going anywhere. Count your losses. You're still alive. You still have breath in your body. Move along. Separate and figure out your life.
Like love is, like I said, like we said before, is like it requires constant maintenance. Your partner needs to be reassured. You know what I'm saying? As a male, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking for I'm gonna say on in a perspective of a male. You know what I'm saying? If you're a woman out there and you stumble across this podcast, just know that men like to be reassured too. That, you know what I'm saying, we want to feel love and sought after as well. We like to know that our partner still wants us too. So you know what I'm saying, that it's on both sides. And men, make sure you're doing the same for your partner and letting her know you still find her attractive, you still love her mind, you know what I'm saying, her soul, her spirit. You need to be letting her know that, because um saying it is one thing, but you got to actually show, like, you do things and show your partner you appreciate her, and actually pay attention to, like, the small things, like, I realize mean so much more than, like, sometimes buying a gift. Like, you just got to pay attention sometimes. Like, that's why I feel like sometimes women be like, he should know what I like. I'm always saying, like, if you're not paying attention, you could miss it. Like, it's not hard to just be, damn, they driving by. Like, every time else I do a podcast, like, they ain't
It's
driving
just
by.
because I'm married.
They're
They
trying to
don't want
ruin
to.
this shit.
They don't want to see a young black couple prosper.
Exactly. But shit, like, damn, what was I saying? Damn. I know I was talking about, like, nurturing a relationship, and I said,
Basically, just paying attention.
yeah, you got to be present in the moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when your partner is saying certain things, especially if they do stuff for you, like, especially if you get a partner that's good to you. Like, do I have any examples of,
Of it.
oh yeah, hell yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know my wife likes beatbox, it's a little,
Alcoholic drink.
yeah.
It's a little, it literally looks like what sounds like a beatbox.
Yeah, and I just peeped, like, that's one of her favorite things she liked to get. And in the beginning, when we first started dating, she told me she liked Twizzlers. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, there's also things that might not be as verbalized or talked about, that, like, that she has, like, these quirks. Like, I know, like, she likes, as she has her now, like, she likes to do her hair red. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all type of colors.
Small stuff like that. Wine, you know what I'm saying? That's not really talked about a lot, but I pay attention to it. She likes ramen. You know what I'm saying? You go up in the house and you open the pantry and you don't see nothing but ramen in there. In my mind, oh, she really likes ramen, and it's a specific brand. It's Bulldog. You know what I mean? You ain't never verbalized that to me, but I done paid attention and I done seen it. You know what I'm saying? My wife likes the little those little, you don't, I just got you the one with the handle, but you drink out of
Oh,
these
the
glass.
cups, the like, I don't even know the Stanley cups. That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
yeah, the Stanley cups.
Yeah. So like, I'm an avid like cup collector, and I've never ever owned like any type of cup with a handle or like Stanley cup. So when I seen it, I was like, I got my own. So I was
Facts.
excited about it. But it's little things that he's paying attention to and kind of building on top of it.
Yeah, and I haven't got her a wine glass yet, but I had peeped that in the beginning too, that she had a lot of those. So obviously, with drinking wine, she gonna want wine glasses, and you know what I'm saying. That just um sometimes it's like paying attention to the things that aren't said too, that matter, because she'll be like, damn, I didn't even ask for this, and you thought of that on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll, you know what I'm saying, that's a tearjerker right there. Or, you know what I'm saying, like, doing romantic gestures
Oh my
without
God, this man made me cry so many times.
without being asked. Like, don't you, like, if you do something for your partner without them having to ask, I'm telling you, it feels good. Like, she gets stuff from me all the time, and I'd be surprised, like, cause uh I'm not used to receiving a lot of gifts. So, like, when she come home, it'll be like the Mexican Coke, the glass bottle. She'll come home with that, and I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
And he'll tell me, he's like, and I ask that sometimes, and I'm like, babe, you want a Coke? And he's like, no, babe, no.
I
Get the
n-
Coke.
Literally, I never ask for anything. I'm not used to asking anybody for nothing. She just goes out her way and does it. It's just the fact that I don't ask and she does it, that, I don't know, it just makes me feel like she's thinking about me. You know what I'm saying? It just, I think that's the most important thing. I think I just said the answer. Just let your partner know that you're thinking about them.
Yeah, I'm always thinking about my people.
Yeah, same here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like just let it makes your partner feel good. Like, damn, like even after all this time, it feels like the first time we met, or it feels like the first date we had, that spark we had. You got to keep that shit going. Don't let that shit die. Just because you know what I'm saying, you got your partner, y'all are dating or married, that does not mean the game is over. You know what I'm saying? It's not a game, but like it does not mean you stop flirting. You know what I'm saying? You got to still do the things that got your partner in the first place. Those, pay attention to those things. Your partner. Why would you stop doing something your partner likes?
Yeah, that's weird. Like what people, my mom always says, she's like, don't stop doing what you did to get them to keep them.
Hell yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
So if you was chasing them and all of a sudden you just stop and you just like, all right, whatever.
But yep, that's it. I got it. Yeah, you know what I'm
Like
saying?
what?
You gonna end up probably losing something good.
I'm out. Because
Hell
that means
yeah.
that you don't care anymore. So why would I care? Because when you lose me mentally, that's the first thing. I'm out. I can't. But every day he makes me feel not just wanted, but the fact that he's paying attention, he loves me, he sees me, he cares about me, and I could literally just breathe on the wrong beat, and this man is like, "Baby, you okay?" Yes. Let
That's
me
that
go.
telepathy. I s-
Oh, keep going.
oh my bad. I say and then not only when times are good do you have to do that, like when, like you said, when you know something is wrong, you make sure you're checking on your partner. And then like I already know when my wife say, I ask my wife, "Are you okay?" And she say, "I'm straight," or "I'm okay," or "I'm good." That's women needs for no, I'm not. I already know. I know what it sounds like when my wife genuinely feels good about her day or feels good about something. That is not the answer I get, and that's what I'm saying. Like it be stuff that your partner may not say that you got to pay attention to as well. You got to pay attention to the things that aren't said or that aren't being said. They might be saying something, but there's words that aren't being said. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
the
don't.
womanese part for me.
The women needs, yeah. I mean, I do it. I might do that shit too. I'd be like, I'm all right. I'm.
Oh, I automatically know because you have pep in your step, step. It's like pep talk almost when I talk to you sometimes, and it's like, yeah, all right. And I'm, wait a minute, what's wrong? What's wrong? You all right? Okay. And I let it go for like maybe 5 minutes, and I try to peep the conversation to try to see how it go, and then I'm like, there it is. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's just like the fact that you're able to sit in the moment. Like that's what I had to learn how to do. When things aren't as happy, like you may not be. Excuse me. You may not be having a good day or something, or we might have had like a disagreement or something, and I'm trying to fix the situation, and this is the thing that I was talking about where like people, it may get hard for people and they be ready to leave when you're not having as good of a time, and you have to be able to sit with your partner even in silence and let them know and reassure. That's when the reassurance come in there too, is when times aren't so good. That'll really show how much you love your partner. And when times aren't so good, are you willing to sit there and stay there for their mental and emotional support when y'all not having a jolly good time? Because you're not gonna be like the, I think I seen a video with the little battery symbol. Just imagine that over your partner's head, and it's like all the time it's not gonna be 100%. You might be 70 and your partner might be 30. You know what I'm saying? And you just gonna have to give them a little bit of your battery life to get them back to where they need to be.
It's a, excuse me, it's a take and give type of situation,
Hmm.
and you just can't give up. Like, I don't know. You have to be there for them the way that you want somebody to be there for you. And I know that all the time. And even when we are both like not there, we're still just like, no, you know. And I tell him like he knows. when he says, I love you, all right, I'm good to go. I'm
Sometimes
good to
your
go.
partner just need to hear that. But another thing, people just need to remember that when things get hard, that does not mean like y'all don't work. It just
Just not right now. Like you just that communication is a little fuzzy right then and right there. So you just got to figure out how to come to some type of consensus. So if y'all just need a little moment, sit in silence because there's times where we've sat in silence, but together, and we
yeah,
just kind of figured out life. Or we came up with this thing one time, and it was a little disagreement, and we just needed um a time, like not a break, like oh we breaking up, but like hey, can I get 5 minutes? So we came
yeah,
up with this thing where it's like, hey babe, I need a break. So we was like, okay, we'll take a break. And it was like maybe an hour or so that we kind of came back to, and we was like, all right, so let's talk about it.
facts, and just been able to reconvene. But just like you're not going. Sometimes you just have to be comfortable being uncomfortable because sometimes doing the right thing ain't easy.
In any situation with relationships, oh yeah.
Just because like the in the moment you don't feel good don't mean like, oh, this is a bad relationship. Like I ain't never drove on a road where at some point I ain't see no pothole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Relationships are like this. It ain't no straight line, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna be happy go lucky all the time. Like I see how it's portrayed on the internet, and you know what I'm saying? They only show you the good stuff. Of course, with celebrities, you're gonna see all they dirty laundry all over the place. But that should show y'all, like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
what's going on behind closed doors? Because at the end of the day, it's just like they only telling you what they want y'all to know.
Facts.
Y'all don't even know what really took place because it can be making the man look bad, and in reality, it's probably both of their fault or the woman's fault. Nobody knows.
Yeah, you really won't even know. I like to say it's what I learned is it could two things could be true at the same time because um yeah, that person did something, but how long did you put up with that? You know, that could be. I had to learn that because I was going through life like, oh, this happened to me. You know what I'm saying? It was their fault. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I had to eventually look myself in the mirror and be like, they did all that shit, yes. But who is the one that put up with that shit for months and kept forgiving them for doing the same shit, even though I knew they wasn't gonna change? Me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Just who?
And the fact that I was picking these people, I had to realize I got some terrible choosing skills, and I had to figure out and do some soul searching. That's when you do spend that time alone, and that's what like that's when you take a break from dating. Like when you keep picking up bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might need
Whammy
to
after whammy after whammy.
go to therapy, and then like, you know what I'm saying, you might got some undercover trauma that you might not know about, and figuring out why you are attached to chaos. You know what I'm saying? Because that's I had to figure that out. Like I kept staying with people that were genuinely causing me discomfort, and I had to get to a place where I wasn't doing that anymore in order for me to not just find well, the finding I'd say is probably like you're gonna eventually stumble across somebody that's good for you, but being able to keep that person, you know what I'm saying?
That's the biggest thing because you don't want to take that with you, and then like once it keeps happening over and over again, you can start projecting into your new relationships because that can also hinder you from moving forward. So if you keep living in the past, you'll never get to your future.
Facts. And another thing I wanted to touch on too is like people being scared of relationships and marriage and things of this nature in our generation, men and women. You know, we got gender wars and stuff like that, but I ain't gonna lie, um just like anything worth having in life is not easily obtained. I'm not gonna lie, it's a risk. But those who risk nothing have nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Fights.
In order to find love, you put your heart on the line. Do you not? You know.
Yeah, no, you have to do what you have to do because at the end of the day, hey, that's just like going up to the restaurant. You only got $2 in your pocket, but you trying to hope that
But,
it clears.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's the terms and condition when it comes to love. Like I said, like you just have to understand that it is a risk, and in order to be loved, you have to risk being vulnerable. And if you aren't okay with it, then I mean, I guess, you know what I'm saying, then I guess stay single until you are ready for that. But there is risk associated with trying to find love, and I need you to understand that. But like, you know what I'm saying? If you take a chance on yourself, and eventually you will find your person. Just take it was something that actually TJ said this to me. He had said something that I remember to this day. He was like, everybody is an experience. You should learn from them. You know what I'm saying? Um yeah, like so when you might crap out sometimes on relationships. So just take away from those relationships, and pay attention to signs and situations that you ran into before, so you know to cut your losses early the next time. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? What your dad like to say, players fuck up too.
That's real. I mean, he got a lot of sayings, but that one right there, I'm telling you, is hey, you gotta pick up your coins off the floor, put them back in your pocket, and keep moving. But I just don't think that you should be afraid of something because somebody else told you you should be afraid. That's like saying I don't know if anybody has ever read this or know about the story allegory of the cave, and it's like they didn't believe what somebody else said. The one person didn't believe what other people was telling him, so he went out and seen for himself. And when he tried to come back and tell other people, they wasn't believing him. So it's just like you have to do things on your own and figure it out yourself. So just because somebody else had one failed marriage or failed relationships,
Oh yeah.
maybe look at them and see, okay,
Well,
well,
what did you do? You know what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah, you keep picking crazy girls or crazy men and everything of the sort. So of course you keep gonna have crazy outcomes. So let's back up and take notes.
I I've been through some shit, and I still kept, no matter what happened, or I done went through my phases. I done, you know what I'm saying, that red pill bullshit and all that shit, and I done came full circle, and I still kept trying and believing, and eventually I found my wife. So I'm telling other people that yeah, please do not, you know what I'm saying, do not give up, have hope. And I know plenty people in plenty situations where those situations that you go through created and molded you into the person you needed to be for your person, your partner. Like life, huh?
Oh, look, keep going.
I was gonna say, like, life just like a and I always bring this analogy up, but it's like making a sword. You know what I'm saying? It's like a painful process that you probably got to go through. You know how a sword is made?
Oh, they dedicate a lot of time.
You put it in the fire, trial by fire. And then not only do they do that, you know what I'm saying, you got to mold the metal. So you beating on it, you know what I'm saying? You beating on it and beating on it. Imagine that's you getting heated up, put in fire and beat on, but eventually at the end of the process, you get what? A beautiful sword. You just got to stick through it. And that's through anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Content creation, grinding in the weight room in the beginning, that shit ass. But if you keep going, you get what? You get to reap the benefits of your labor.
Big fights. It just happens like that because at the end of the day, like how we met, I was this close. I don't know if y'all can see the atom that's right there. I was that close to just like giving up because I was, oh God, I keep just running into Neanderthals. I can't do this anymore. And then one day, like little did y'all know, we did meet online, and that was the crazy part. We did meet online, and I don't know, it's just something about like what I seen from him. I was like, you know what? I want that fish. I want that fish. So yeah, and eventually we wound up like meeting up, and I was very afraid. I don't know why, but I was so shy, and I was about to run away, and then he turned around and caught me, and then I was just like, "Hey, let's roll with it." Ran up and gave him the biggest hug possible, and ever since then we have been literally inseparable.
Take his
Like
steez.
we share the same brain cell. I tell everybody this. We share the same brain cell. We're the same person, different font, and this is literally my best friend. Like when I say my best friend, he knows too much. He can't go anywhere. Like I can't. But this is my baby. This is my heart, and I'm thankful that I got online that day and was scrolling, and I just so happened to have seen his picture, and that he actually replied and didn't think I was a catfish. Because for some reason, like I guess it's my photos, but I kind of look the same. So I'm just like, okay. But he replied, and we had a conversation for almost what 5 6 hours.
Five
Our
hours.
first phone call for 5 almost 6 hours, and this man was at work. Like it was crazy. And when he told me, I was like, "Babe, what are you doing? Like, you was what?" He was like, "Hey, look, I was outside. I mean," I said, "Oh goodness gracious." And I was just in there like a little schoolgirl, like you know how 90s movies and stuff like that, they always in different places on the phone and everything. That's exactly how it was in the apartment. It was crazy. So I'm just glad that I kept faith and took that chance, and I did listen to my parents, and they was just like, "You gonna find someone eventually." And it's, they say the same thing that's in the parent guidebook. They just like, "You're a pretty girl and you're smart and everything." I'm like, y'all have to say that. I don't believe you. But so yeah, I'm so glad that I actually found my love.
I'm glad too, cause boy, let me tell you, stay out them streets. Hell no, I'm never going back. No, sir. Hey. I locked this one down quick as I possibly could. This one ain't going nowhere. No.
Yeah, I see that. This man here, and and I thought this was the cutest thing because I told him I'm a minimalist. I really don't really care for brands. I don't care for flashy things. And even people just like, "Oh, well, where's the band and everything?" I said, "This is it because this is all I want." Like I'm not a flashy person, as y'all can see. I'm not flash. Maybe with my hair, that doesn't count. But jewelry, like this was perfect. He actually listened and he was just like, "Babe, I know that you." Don't like flashy, you want something simple, and when you showed me these things, I kind of took it into consideration. So when he showed it to me, I was like, "Oh, how many times can I marry you? Like just only once? That's crazy." But the first time he proposed with a ring pop, and I still have that ring pop. It's
I
2026.
think it's time to throw that shit away now. I ain't gonna lie. You can't eat that.
Some people gonna eat it, but
I was saying, how long do ring pops last?
I don't know. But
That's a
I
good
wasn't
ass
gonna eat
question.
it. I mean, I was gonna like try to.
You can't frame that motherfucker.
No, my mom is doing her DIY thing. She's in that stage of her
What you gonna
life.
put it in epoxy and just? Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, because what you mean, like, and then the first ring that the silicone ring, the
Hmm.
first one that we actually got married with, like that one, staying around forever. That's not going anywhere. If I lose it, my soul is gonna leave my body. I promise to you. The first time I lost it, like I was
Yeah,
devastated.
you was like, oh my god, I lost the ring, but I was like, I the ring she has on now, I had just proposed to her with, and she was saying that, and I'm like, you ain't gonna wear it, like you got that one, you got a whole ring
It's
on
a
your finger.
principality.
But yeah, that was the what I actually used the you know what I'm saying,
Like our mini ceremony.
mini ceremony in with the silicone ring.
And it was a cute ring, but my thing was it was a symbolism behind it. I told this man, I said, "You could have put a rope on my finger, and we could have just that could have been it." My thing is, as long as you are with me, that's fine. I don't even care. I got the last name. That's all that matters. That's
But
all that matters. That's my baby. My thing is I'm here for you. The whole point of marriage is me wanting to be with you forever and ever. And what I sent you on Instagram, I promise you, I meant that. I'm gonna find you at every lifetime, and I'm gonna bother you every single time.
and she be biting me, so you know what I'm saying. If
That's
your
a
woman
good
biting
thing.
you, yeah, you doing a good job. If she in there nibbling on you and biting the hell out you, you doing a good job. And putting her cold hands on you, shit be feeling like she pulled the motherfucker straight out the freezer. God damn.
I'm sorry. I did that today and I didn't mean to. I literally just wanted to touch him and I swear his soul left his body and I was trying to put it back down.
Yeah.
I was so apologetic. I was like, oh my God, baby, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my Lord.
But hey, I'm gonna just say this one last thing and then we gonna wrap this shit up. You know what I'm saying? But as far as love and stuff, please do not compare yourself to somebody else's situation because everybody's journey is different. You're gonna reach your destination eventually. It may not be when Tom or Brandy got to their happy person. Yours is pending. You just got to stay on path because comparison is the thief of joy. And that's all I wanted to say. But this has been Anthony Jones.
And Brittany Jones.
And this is No Surrender, No Retreat podcast. And we motherfucking out.